No, my mic was not intentionally muted. Thank you. Okay, so that was a great Osmals section. I'm happy to be getting sub 7 Osmals now. I have Lars to thank for that, because I could literally never get them even on near perfect play. We're going straight to advanced here. And got it. And we start cranking crit on all of our archers because nothing else matters for archers. Here's where we reset with all that excess cash. And then we go through that level without summoning Rena. Sorry, Rena. You're too niche. You do some amazing things that I would not be able to do without you, but on most levels you just sit there and look pretty in my
Who sits there and looks pretty?
the Ice Mage. I almost never summon her. Yeah, Keta kills everything. I often mess up that level without, if I don't set up. That's probably going to be my next focus level in terms of like getting a more perfect setup that's more easily reproducible. It's not the biggest deal. I can live without that bonus. Whoopsie. Level took a moment longer because I had to wait for them to walk around after messing that up because I never summoned Bakal. Yep. Here. Oh, I missed actually hitting the split button there. Crit. Crit. Heal. Ether Flash. We recruit our second knight. We buy a sword. We go back and we do some extreme levels. Second point in crystal. Reset Marcos. Alright, we've got all this fancy stuff. And we give it all to Rena, who hasn't been summoned yet. Kettle, I like it. Alright, we've got another fancy sword. You get that. Pumping up Sleet because we're going to be using Keta for AoE. Or sorry, Rena for AoE. I'm going to buy one more fancy sword. What's up?
Did I tell you this morning the road was so bad in Worcester on Lincoln Street?
What was bad about it? Ice or?
It was ice.
Oh wow.
Like I was going slowly ahead and slowing down to do my left-hand turn at Walgreens, go away, and I couldn't stop. I just kept going forward. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm taking the next left because I can't stop at this one. Worth it, you know? Like the anti-lock brakes kicked in and everything, but it was like I still can't stop. It's that crappy on the road. But luckily on the way home, like everything was fine. Everything melted.
There we go. That's the second and final normal skip. I'm glad you're okay, honey.
I'm glad I'm okay too. No one was in front of me. I didn't bang into anyone, thank goodness.
Uh-huh.
No one banged into me, thank goodness.
Let's hire the rest of our melees. Fourth Berserker. He's so dank. I love when I get that name. It's so silly. and our 5th ranger. And that is basically everyone that we're ever going to be using. The power spike that we get from all those extra equipment and levels allow me to invest in I do need to remember to move the armor from Rena to Marcos. Move the armor from Rena to Marcos. Let's summon Nero, because Nero's cool. And this level doesn't matter what I summon. Berserkers now focus entirely on the level 10 passives. And there's Storm the Sheep. That level's actually really easy in the speedrun because it's coming after a big power spike from doing some extreme levels. We grab an officer's sword. That officer's sword was supposed to go to Marcos. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna summon healer number 3 now. And we're gonna crank up the ether flash on him. Also gonna grab the extra range on our archers. And coming up is another level that can be a little tricky and casual, but the speedrun it's just a matter of like having the right setup, so the speedrun doesn't have a problem with it. We have 2 priests who specialize in ether flash. And there it is. There's the Shadow Worms level. Shadow Worms are jerks because not only do they evade, but they also move fast. It's super helpful to just have specialized priests on that level. Even Bakal starts putting points into Ether Flash, because the healing required in this run is pretty low. But the I never remember to do that, so we're gonna put Bakal here. Oops, that should be fine. And now I'm going to remember to put the good armor on Marcos. You keep getting chill. Nira doesn't spend any points until she gets, Alright. This guy pretends to be a boss. He's dead. I'm gonna try something here, but I don't think I like it anymore. It involves only summoning 3 archers on this next level. Oh wait, no, I can summon a 4th archer because I have the hunter bow. Okay. Yeah, there we go. This is fine. This level is more archer reliant than some of the previous ones, so... because of the river. There we go. Perfected. Perfected. That perfect is really nice to have. Certainly not required, but it's very helpful. And now I need to start buying bows. Or swords, I mean. Okay, this one's just XP, so it's not as big of a deal, but I would like to get it, and this is a level I've been having trouble with. Okay, this seems to be a better setup. Oh, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, did I get that? I got the perfect. I thought I missed it. Okay, extra XP. It's like, I don't normally get that much XP when I screw up the perfect. We need to go buy an officer's sword. No, we don't. There we go. Okay. On pace. I've been further ahead here, but that's fine. Not putting points into that. Okay, we seriously need to, fix our weapon situation. There we go. This is another one I've been having trouble on lately that I didn't like. Once I started cutting out the grinding, this level became much more of a problem. No, no, no. Marco's first because that spot takes a ton of punishment. Oh no! Okay, we're removing slack here. And we're fireballing. And we're frenzying. Okay, we're moving Slack back. And we fireball. There we go. Took a little more micro than I wanted, but I'm glad to have the perfect there. Wow, you don't normally get that level up beforehand. And we pump some fireball. This fireball is great. And we go straight into the hand. There we go. Okay. Probably shouldn't have resummoned her. In fact, lost a little time there just from hand being too far away. All the berserkers get officer swords. Let's pick up 5,000 scrap. And with that, we hire our last healer. And we go on to the Archerless level, which I have a really cool setup for. And we crystal those blobs. And crystal these blobs. We fireball those blobs on the right. Crystal these blobs. And fireball's on cooldown, so whoops. We're going to move all of our stuff over to this side. And we survive unharmed. Wait, no. I forgot to purchase. This purchase is important. My bows are so out of date. Oops. And also 9 crit. There's my first fireball. Let me see. Oh, didn't perfect. That's fine. And here's my new strat for this level, which is what I was practicing before I started this run. Oops. Oh, I didn't... I forgot one important part of this strat. Reset. Oh, I only have 14 lightning here. I hope that's fine. Summon a Berserker mostly for the bleed debuff. Where'd he go? There he is. And we spam lightning. Oh, crud. Got it. Buy one last bow, because we need all 5 archers on this level. Ignore boss, ignore boss. Where'd he go? Oh, he's way over there. I got it! That's a messy last level. How much time? I lost 20 seconds on the last level? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. It felt messier than that, but I think I handled it well by being like, screw it, I can let those things go to Zelemir. I don't have to damage control that. That is a PB/world record. That is a PB/world record. Oh, that makes me happy. I've been trying to find better strats for some of these later levels for so long. I'm glad I thought up the strat that I did for Zelemir 2, because it is so much easier to execute and lets me get the lightnings down so much earlier. Also realizing that I can slow down to X8 and when I'm pumping lightning, because the thing with Zelemir 2 and Esli Tinok is that the enemies get higher level, at like significantly higher level as the level goes on, and therefore stronger. And the problem with this is not so much that things start leaking, but that the incoming damage gets to be too high and people start dying while I'm trying to just do nothing but click lightning on the boss. And so just realizing that it's like, yeah, it's fine to slow down to X8 and to dump the Psy on lightning. So I actually gained 20 seconds. I improved 20 seconds on the Zelemir 2 split. Largely probably thanks to that new strat. I think sub 45 is definitely possible. My sum of best is now 4250, so I don't know about sub 40. My sum of best at this point is pretty accurate. I definitely think sub 45 is possible. Like, a clean run start to finish should save another minute or two off of this. Like, there were some hiccups here and there that cost me seconds. Sub 43, I don't know. Like, I think I'm going to have to, like, maybe go back and figure out exactly which levels I can just not even bother spending XP, spending the skill points afterwards, or like it's like, oh, I only need to skill point my archers after this level, or oh, I only need to skill point my knights after this level type stuff in order to shave more of that kind of time off to get that full 3 minutes to get to sub 40 even on sum of best. Is my sum of best visible? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, I don't know. This run can certainly be improved, but I'm the happiest I've been since last, what was it, May? I think I originally got that sub 50 and was super excited. Thank you again, Lars, for implementing the performance improvements and the automatic cutscene skip. Those are largely responsible for a good chunk of this time save. I can press delete to recall. I think I knew that, but never really incorporated that into my play. I should probably do that more often. Yeah, my speed up button doesn't work on the credits, sorry. Shift is my speed up button. It works well for the beginning of levels where I'm doing QWE to like place units. And then B to boost units. I suppose with a cutscene, with this option to just skip this, it doesn't matter too much that there's no speed options on the credits. Because if you're not going to read them, then just skip them. I'm just listening to the song. When you click a guy on the party screen, he shows up as a silhouette first. Interesting. Oh yeah, hotkey usage is key. Like, I'm approaching the hotkey situation in this game like it were StarCraft or something, where it's like, I need to be clicking and hitting the hotkeys just in very fluid motions. Oh yeah, that would save a huge amount of time on gamepad nav where you're like trying to go all the way down like 6 units and you don't want to be waiting for it to load every one of them. Yeah, I don't know, like I feel like the biggest slowdown in the menuing is probably me. Like I'm by far the bottleneck when it comes to like leveling up and spending points there. But, you know, tenths of a second here and there can add up, so... My only gripe is that the ending cutscene doesn't play, which I liked to ham it up with like some of Slack's lines in the ending cutscene. Oh yeah, there's still some routing tweaks that I can make here and there. Particularly the end game where it gets like the routing is really technical. Like I made like the change to Zelemir 2 was like a pretty fundamental difference in how I'm laying out my units, and it just gets set up quicker and